Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you like planty content, hit that like and subscribe button. Thought I'd just hop on and do a quick little video because I have scissor fingers and really want to start propagating. We have a swap coming up, which I'm so excited for. It'll be my first swap and I'll be sure to videotape the whole thing. But I want to be able to have rooted cuttings to be able to swap with people, you know, sell, trade, get new plants. So I'm going to be taking some cuttings and showing you what else I'm going to be bringing to the swap. So let's get started. So first up, this is my Pothos Enjoy. I just recently got it. I'm super excited about it. But it's kind of not doing the best. You know, I don't really know. But it has a couple longer strands that I really just wanted to cut off and kind of give it a restart and a refresh. So let's get to it. So what I kind of want to do is just remove these stems that are hanging off and just kind of give it a full restart on pushing out some new growth for the spring. This one's still not doing well, so I think we're going to just start cutting. So on this stem, let's see if we can, that one just came off, but I'm just gonna pull off some of these dead leaves. So this stem, it's like kind of funky. It goes in right there to the ground. There's like no leaves. There's no leaves on that. So we're just going to, I think this has a nice root on it. So we're gonna cut, let's see, maybe we can stimulate that growth point right there. So we're gonna cut right here. Okay, so we're gonna cut just in between that node and that node. See if we can stimulate that active point. So, ready? 1, 2, 3, chop. So this piece is what we're left with, and this is gonna go straight into water after this little end. After the end will callus over. So we're just gonna keep doing that to the rest of it. So now this is what the plant looks like. It's kind of just short and fluff, and then it will grow in. I'm so excited about it. And then this is our stack of cuttings that we're gonna just let, you know, for a couple hours callus over. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're not the prettiest. They have some, you know, rough things going on with them, but someone will be very happy. And this is like a great bundle to, you know, start out and enjoy, which everyone is excited about. Or a Pearls and Jade. I'm completely unsure of which one it is. So if you know whether this is an Enjoy or a Pearls and Jade, please let me know so I can be informed. Okay, now on to the next plant. So before we go on to the next plant, I just wanted to show you guys a quick little update on some of the propagations that I will be bringing to the swap. So if you are from Bend and you see anything that you want, hit me up in those comments and I'll make sure to bring it to the swap. So I recently got this whole bundle of Micans cuttings, and they're not really rooting. Let's see if I can even, you know, they're really not in there rooting that well, and some of them are doing better than others, you know, like these are just completely dead, you know, and I've got like a couple jars of them. I want to make sure that I can make myself a full plant out of them, but I also will probably bring a couple of these just because, you know, I know people love them. I love them, and it took me a really long time in Central Oregon to be able to find them, and I was lucky enough to get them from a local plant person, so I really want to share the love with these Micans. So we'll see what I end up bringing of those. In this propagation jar, I have a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma cutting that's nicely rooted. And actually, I need to fill this water up more. You can kind of see, oh, the light, sorry. That bigger stem in there is that one. That little white root is coming off of it. Ooh, And then all those other roots are belonging to this Hoya carnosa splash that's in here with the tetrasperm mat. I think there's 3 stems of that, like 1, 2, and there's a smaller one in there, I think. I'll probably keep 2 of those, but maybe I'll bring 1. They're super well rooted, so that's awesome. And then up here, this is kind of a whole jumbled mess, but I have like a little cutting of the Cebu Blue, which has 2 leaves. This is the newest leaf that's still hardening off. It's so shiny. Here's another Micans thing that's not doing well, but this one's actually rooting. Where did I see it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not rooting. So we'll see what happens with that. And then you could probably see there's some string of hearts in here, you know, just this one's really long. They kind of fell off of my other string of hearts, and so I just put them in here. This one's like way over in the back. This one almost to me looks like a silver glory. I know it's not. I would never sell it like one, but it kind of, it's starting to fade. All the little string of heart stuff is fading, so it just looks like a silver glory. So it's my fake silver glory. And then I also have a Monstera Adansonii just cutting in here. So I'll probably just bring that. Back here I have some Scindapsus exotica. So pretty, so pretty. Yep. This was exotica, or no, Scindapsus jade. This leaf came out super wonky, and now it's kind of yellowy and dying off. But I think it's got a growth point on it down there, or maybe that's a root trying to come in. We also have, oh, the light is so bad. Okay, we have this Scindapsus Tribii Moonlight, which is rooting. I think you can see it all in there. Yeah, it's rooting pretty well. This one down there, oh my god, it's struggling so bad. I need to deal with this soon, but this is what it looks like when your Scindapsus is really thirsty. They curl. So it's just because it doesn't have roots. It's not growing roots. It's just kind of not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So we'll figure that out, and I'll definitely make sure to bring the good ones. So, and I have a whole 2 plants inside that I don't need these cuttings. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to cut this Rhaptophora, but I already have one cutting, and like I really want it to grow nice and tall. So I probably won't. Who knows? We shall see. So we're in my room now, just trying to look at the plants and figure out which ones I'm going to cut. I think I've decided on this Monstera siltepecana. I think it's a semi-sought after, not commonly owned plant. I got this one from, I think this one I got from Steve's Leaves. So it's super healthy and I love it so much, and it's got these incredible aerial roots on it, but it also has these long stems that are kind of bare, and I really want it to be a little bit more full, you know, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm gonna cut off these long stems. Probably not this one in the back. Probably gonna leave that one. And then I think this has really good roots right there, so I think I'm gonna cut it right in between these 2 nodes, because this is the last node that has a leaf, and then it goes down and it has like no leaves and then a bunch of leaves at the end. So that'll be a nice piece. And then this one is like rooted into the pot, so let's see if I can pull it out without it just like tearing off the roots or whatever. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's not coming out. See if I can really like lift it. So I'm a little bit unsure. This is a huge internodal spacing. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean there's a node up here with a growth point that's activated. So you can see that little lighter green area. That's an activated growth point. So there's gonna be a leaf or another stem that comes out of that. And then down here, this is your second node. And you can see, maybe if it'll focus, and maybe you can see under that like brownish sheath, it's like kind of a different color green. Yeah, so that's an activated point also. So I think we're gonna just cut that and give it this area to push out roots and, you know, do that. So let's grab the scissors and cut. Okay, so we're gonna do this stem first, and I'm gonna cut it just right in between. Boom. So exciting. Oh. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna cut a little bit higher because I did see that activated growth point, and that's how I know it's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna cut off this big long piece so we're not dealing with it. It's just boom. And then they both fell into my, we're gonna cut this internodal space off. So we're just gonna cut it right probably there. So this has no nodes on it. So it's basically trash. If you have a compost, you would put this in your compost. My parents will not let me start a compost at my house yet, so this will just be going into the trash. So yeah. So now we have, oh, this leaf is broken. Oh, there's a new little leaf coming out, so hopefully that one will survive and not break off. But now we have 2 cuttings of that, and those will callus over and we'll stick them in water. I also want to show you what an activated growth point like turns into. So this is my Monstera adansonii that I recently propagated from because it was just long and leggy, and I'm actually, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Trying to do the, let's see, oh, whoops. Let's see here, you can see the method of putting bobby pins in there. You see those? So I'm trying to push down the nodes and see if they can root into the dirt to see. That one actually looks like, now that I have a camera on it, it looks like it's got an activated point on it, which is awesome. But this plant is growing crazy right now. So I cut it up here because this was just a not long node. Look at that little baby. See, it's not, oh, there. So cute. And it's got another one on the, oops, same stem. That one's coming out right there. And even, where do you see it? There's a new leaf coming out right there. Let's see. Yeah, that. Cutie. Look at this little baby dwarf leaf also. So funny. Oh, it's like hard to see. Okay, right there. Do you see that crazy growth? So I pinned it down and now it's just got like, it activated, what is that, 4 growth points on those nodes that had no leaves. I am stoked on that. Like, that's amazing and incredible and awesome. So excited. And then this stem back there, you can see it's kind of climbing in a weird way, but it's got a new leaf coming already. This thing pushes out so many new leaves. I'm so excited for all this. It's just gonna be such a much bushier plant, and I literally got it from one stem of a Monstera adansonii last summer, like one, maybe 4 node cutting of this, and now it's this, and I'm just so excited. Not to mention all the adansonii nodes that were leafless that I'm now propagating in a prop box. So Just so excited for this plant. This is what propagation will give you, so do it. Okay, and that's the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button and keep propagating.